China is building an artificial moon. So this article, it just blew my mind. You know, a lot of people have stereotypical thoughts about China, and everyone knows about their market that they have where you can buy like loads of replica stuff, right? China is known for making fake things, but a fake moon probably tops it all. Okay, that's just something incomprehensible. So I'm going to read a little bit of this article, and you can read this article for yourself if you want. It's in the description box. It's on entrepreneurnews.co.uk. So the title says, China is building an artificial moon for 2020. And it says, China has said it plans to launch an artificial moon into space by 2020, which is not far. It's not like, oh, whoa, this is something that they're thinking of doing in like 100 years or 20 years or 50 years or so. No, this is 2020. Okay, that's less than 2 years away. Okay, crazy. That's crazy. And by the way, I'm going to try my best with the names. It says Wu Chunfeng, head of Tian New Area Science Society in Chengdu in southwest China, said to China Daily that they plan to launch the moon into orbit above Chengdu via the Xichang Satellite Launch Center in Sichuan province by 2020. Again, I'm trying with these names, okay? This is not my native language. I'm trying my best. And it says, if you are amazed by that thought, prepare for another shocker. If it is successful, they will launch 3 more by 2022. Now just think how crazy that is, okay? They've come up with this crazy idea like, you know what? We're going to make a fake moon. We're going to launch it into space. And then it goes on to say, yeah, and if that one goes well, we'll throw another 3 more up there. I mean, most people can't even wrap their head around a fake moon. And then the thought that there will be 3 more if the first one goes well, which would essentially mean there would be 5 moons in the sky. I know what you're probably asking, why? What would be the point of this and how does it work? And I know you have all these crazy questions, and I had the same questions too, but I have the answers for you. So let me get through the article and then I'll go into a little bit more detail. It says scientists have said that they estimate the artificial moon will provide 8 times more light than the actual moon. Basically what they're saying is we can make a better moon than nature can make its own moon. China can make something better than what nature already provides. That's just, I'm gonna let that one sink in. Okay. It says this is because it will orbit just 310 miles above the Earth compared to the actual moon, which orbits 236,000 miles away. Now I love that little fact, okay? And the reason that I love that fact is because for me it's hilarious. They're like, the reason it's more bright is because it's closer. I'm like, okay, yeah, we understand it's closer, but the fact that you're building a moon and putting it into space, I mean, that in itself is incomprehensible. 8 times brighter, fine, sure, why not? But the fact that you're actually doing it, moving on. It says, its expected brightness in the eyes of humans is around 1/5 of normal street lights, we told China Daily. So they're saying it's not going to hurt your eyes. It's a small percentage compared to street lights on your eyes. So it's not going to hurt your eyes. It's like the moon. It is like the moon. Now, again, the reason that they decided to build this, Wu said that the purpose of the moon is to save Chengdu about $173 million per year. And that works out about 1.2 billion yen. So that's a lot of money that you're going to save. I don't know how much it cost them to build the moon. Again, still kind of an incomprehensible thing in my mind. Maybe you're dealing well with this. Maybe you're sitting there thinking, yeah, makes sense. You know, that's just a normal thing. Who wouldn't have thought of that? I wish that I was in the board meeting for when this idea came up. Like, I want to know how many people were in the room and what were they doing? Because throughout my life, and I'm sure you've probably experienced the same thing, where people will say to you, you know, that's a little bit far-fetched. I don't think that's realistic. I think you're just going too big too quickly. Okay, I want to know exactly how that meeting went, where there was a bunch of people sitting around a table and they said, right, how can we reduce electricity costs for the city? And someone just looks around and goes, let's build a moon. Like, what? How is that a thought process? Like, I understand thinking big, but holy cow, that's thinking on a whole new level. That's otherworldly kind of thinking. So, okay, so they're going to build a moon, fine. And they said that it could also provide first responders with much needed light during natural disasters and blackouts, which is very smart. It's very strategic. It means that if there's a natural disaster, they're going to be able to help people a lot quicker, which is great. From a military perspective, it seems genius, because if someone tried to attack their electricity and cause a blackout, it's not going to work because they've still got the moon, or their fake moon. So I thought that was very clever. It also says that some of the they're still doing additional testing because they're trying to work out, is it going to leave a negative impact on the environment? Which is a very valid question, because if you're going to just throw something up there that's going to create a lot of light, what about nocturnal creatures like bats? How is it going to affect sea turtles? Because apparently sea turtles move around based on the direction of the moon. So if there's two, you know, how does that affect the sea turtles? You know, it could affect a lot of different things. It could affect wildlife. It could affect humans. We have no idea what this is going to do or do to the environment. Some people are saying it's going to cause light pollution. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm very curious on your opinion. I'd love you to leave a comment below and tell me exactly what your thought process is. So they say that they're going to put it over a desert, isolate it. That's how they're going to test it, just see how it works in a desert, see if there's any negative consequences. If not, then obviously they're going to put it above the city. And they said that they're going to save $173 million per year, which is obviously a lot of money that they're going to be saving. They're going to launch it into space, so it'll go up with a rocket. It basically works like a satellite, so it just follows exactly. So it's not a moon for the entire world. It is literally only for this one area. So it's very targeted, and apparently they can turn it up and down. So if it's too bright, they can turn it down, or if it's not bright enough, they can turn it up, which again is amazing. I'm really curious if they have like a mobile app, like someone in the government has like a mobile app with a slider, and they just, you know what, we'll turn it up a little bit. You know, honey, come here, look at this. The other thing I'm worried about as well is, what about if a hacker managed to control the fake moon? I never thought about that until just now. So yeah, I'm very curious, what are your thoughts on this whole thing? I think it's insane, but incredible, and maybe a good idea. Woo! Woo! So it's insane, it's crazy, but maybe it's a great idea. It could work, it could save a lot of money. There might not be negative side effects. I'm not 100% sure, I'm not an expert in this field. I'd love to hear your opinions. Please make sure to leave a comment below. Make sure to like this video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We do entrepreneur news daily, every single day, so you do not want to miss out. Also, please share this with your friends and family who might find this interesting, because who would not be interested in China making a fake moon? Come on, man. So share out this video. I appreciate you for watching this. Thank you so much. My name's Alex J. In the meantime, peace.